Okay.
Recording Anthony's
I'm
vasectomy,
going to tuck this.
February
It's
3rd,
on one side.
Yeah.
2012.
So I tuck that side in right
He's
there, and then I'll sew over that. Some people will do.
Very good doctor.
Okay.
Both doctors, extremely
Okay,
good.
hold this one up over here for me. So, yeah, but okay.
Other hand?
Know exactly
Don't
what they're
put the scissors
doing.
down on the field because all he has to do is move once and they're no longer sterile.
Gotcha.
Alright. So now we'll do sort of a modified purse string to close this up.
So can you
So he's
just
already
cut
stitching
to the chase?
you,
What are
honey?
the major risks by me doing this that I have to worry about in the future?
Well, the most important is that it doesn't work.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
So it's absolutely necessary to do your semen analysis down the road.
Okay, and how long will that be?
That's short. 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah. Some people will do it shorter. I don't like to do it quick because some guys will have more of a tendency to have
He's
residual
just
sperm.
waiting to be able to have sex without a condom or without, non-oxynol 9, and I get pregnant very easily. So he's.
Yeah. So I like to give you at least 3 months. You could do it sooner, but there's a higher likelihood that you'll have what's called a false positive, and that you'll still have some sperm left.
Okay.
And if we had just waited longer, guess what? You wouldn't have had those, but instead you have the worry of like, well, did the surgery work or not?
And you get mad at me every time I
if I
can't
had
have
sex
sex.
every day for a
Okay.
month, would it be done?
Mm,
Based
Well,
on a
so-
person that might have sex once a week.
Right.
he doesn't. Though. He has sex about every other day.
So
If he's with me all the time.
So I would probably say that if you did 20 ejaculations, you could probably safely bring in your semen analysis.
Okay.
Okay.
So that would be
So
before
just
the-
basically
That's
masturbate, just get it done. Just
Yeah, but don't do
But
it.
don't do it
don't do it
quickly.
quicker than 6 weeks.
okay, 6
Okay.
weeks. All right.
6 weeks, 20 ejaculations.
But the doctor likes 3 months.
I
I'm
like
just gonna
3
note
months.
that.
Right, and so if
Okay.
you decide to go quicker, and
You
it
could
comes,
have some.
Now, is there a cup or something to take home, or do I have to come back?
yeah, we'll send you back home with the gear.
Okay.
Yeah, and then his mother is buying him a jock strap. Is that what he's
You don't
supposed
have a
to be
jock strap
doing?
right now?
She's getting
She's
it at
coming
Walmart
in
right
like,
now.
Okay.
Are we supposed to have it with us now?
Ideally, yeah, but so
I will
we'll
call
actually
her.
probably send you home with one.
Okay, well I can call her. She
If
was.
you have one, that'd be cool because she'll have another one.
Yeah, because
Just put on the bill.
I'm going to actually throw an extra. We actually don't charge you for it.
Oh, that's really sweet of you. He
Well-
has CMSP. I don't know if that covers it or not.
Well, it doesn't matter. They can call me.
Yeah, they could bill you. Yeah, if they needed to. Wait for that.
Man, you would
Depending on
think
how
this
much a
side
jock
would be
strap
brighter.
is.
They're cost $2 or $3.
He can
3 or 4.
see. He can see very well. Doesn't even wear glasses, and he can see everything he's doing. So,
Do you know my doctor,
Great
Dr.
eyes.
Carlo?
Of course, yeah.
of course, Carlo's like the guy around. He doesn't have a last name.
I've
Well,
had
he
him for,
does.
5 years.
Ferrone.
What's that?
He's been my doctor for 5 years.
But he's
Carlo
not
been
a
around here now that
doctor.
long?
Well, maybe not at this clinic.
He's
No.
He's a PA. He's
Well,
not
no,
a-
I know Carlo. You
Yeah.
know, I've been
He
with
knows.
the organization for.
Does he have any
10
plans of
years.
becoming a full?
I doubt
MD.
it. I doubt it because that would be a lot of.
A lot more schooling.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna.
So this,
What is the benefits of becoming an MD versus a PA?
Well,
he
say
is.
that again.
Throw a stitch around the whole
Yeah, I
thing.
want those to try.
He went to school for a lot longer than Carlo, put it that way. And did a lot more
What's his
clinical,
schooling?
a lot more clinicals. Well, clinicals is a
Schooling
big
is
thing,
the
like what
issue.
she's doing. You're doing clinicals.
Schooling
Right?
is the issue then.
And you're doing clinicals right now, right? That's what
Yeah.
they're
You could
called,
call
yeah.
it that, right? Doing clinicals? Why not?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what they called it when I did my CNA license.
Okay.
It's clinicals, but.
I'm gonna throw one around the base here.
Okay,
But
so
I'll-
is this the only one that you're doing,
No, we
or
gotta
you have to
the
do
other
another
side
one?
today.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So you're just detaching it. That's all you're doing.
No, we've already taken care of it. Just
Right.
if you notice, there was a teeny bit of extra bleeding there,
Yes.
and we don't like bleeding.
Okay, so that is just. So you're just. That's why
Good,
you're.
and take that one off gently.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Infection and hemorrhaging is.
Oh, okay. So you're getting it so it's not bleeding inside him. Basically, is what you're doing.
Bleeding is the most common
Common
complication
problem.
we'll see are hematomas. Hold on, don't.
Oh, there's a
One
little
second.
bubble there.
Go ahead and cut.
And is it a fallacy that this is irreversible?
Yes, that is fallacy. There's a procedure called a vasovasotomy.
If you haven't seen The Office, Have you seen that joke with on The Office?
Uh-uh.
Did you watch The Office ever?
I've seen it a few times.
And Michael says, I've had 3 vasectomies from you. Snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap. How much can a guy take? That's what he says. It's like one of our favorite shows.
Yeah, see, when I take off pressure, you still see it gets a little bit of bleeding
Okay,
there.
so it's getting bleeding. We don't want that inside. That's the problem.
Yeah, okay, so go ahead and hold that up.
So we need a little bit more stitching. You're doing really good, baby. You got really nice, well, I don't know. I've never seen one before, but looks like you have a good cord.
That he does.
He does have some good balls. Your mother gave you good balls.
Your mom always said the same thing to you too, didn't she?
He said he's heard this from a lot of women that he has. Not a lot of women. He's like been married, but yeah. And
just
he's
joking.
second marriage, but yes, he's got big balls.
I have
Supposedly.
nothing to compare it to, so
I tell him he has big balls. Okay. So,
Okay, go ahead and take it off tension. Just let the whole thing slide back
what
in.
they're doing right now, honey, on your, just to tell you on your video, is they're just making sure you don't bleed inside right now.
Okay. But it's
Go
already
ahead and take it
cut.
back out.
And
Oh yeah, we already did the left side.
You're halfway
Wow.
done. Put it that way. You're halfway
Okay.
done.
I think we're good.
Just
All right,
make
go ahead and
sure,
relax a
they're just
second,
making
Colleen.
sure it's not bleeding
Since I
anymore.
got the suture.
And it slips right back inside. Look
Yeah,
at that.
we usually don't close the skin.
Okay.
Usually just put a little Band-Aid over the skin, and
Oh,
then in a
really?
couple of days the skin is closed.
Because healing really likes to do from the outside in. It doesn't want to. He's doing a really good job just making sure that you're not going to be bleeding inside your
Yeah, the
ball
one
sack.
thing I've seen over doing this almost 10 years now is that the guys who get into trouble is if you leave them with a little bleeding, they'll have a tendency to form hematomas, and those can be, they heal on their own,
Little
but they
balls of
can, little
basic
collections
blood,
of blood
little
that can
clots.
be very uncomfortable.
Okay, very uncomfortable. So we're trying to avoid that right now.
But
So
I
he's
think-
just making
I
sure.
think we're good.
It looks like it's
Go ahead,
doing all
go ahead and
right.
snip it.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Great
Okay.
job. Beautiful. And slipped right back in, baby. Your testicles are, what would I call them?
Back where they belong.
They are, well, what I was going to say is they're very cooperative.
You know
That was
what's
the word
weird?
I was
When you
looking
guys are
for.
feeling
3
my
hours of sleep.
testicles,
Uh-huh.
does it? How come
Just
one
another
feels
one.
like it's so much smaller or different
Well,
than the other
you
one?
have 2
Is
different
that
sides
normal?
of your body.
Every guy
Everybody
just has symmetry to their testicles. One's bigger
Okay,
than
so
the
it is
other.
normal then.
So,
Absolutely.
and it is normal for everyone really to have one bigger side of their body, right? You like always have one bigger hand, one bigger breast, right?
Women have one bigger
Did you
boob.
hear what I said? Well,
Okay,
the
so
women
one
have one
bigger-
bigger boob. Did you hear
Okay,
me?
because I started tripping
I
on
told
it
him
recently.
that, and he didn't believe me. So I'm so glad I got
I did
backed
want to
up.
ask
You
Carlo,
probably
but
won't need it at this point.
See, so you got backed
Okay,
up
so
on
that's-
that. Women have one bigger boob. Yep, everybody has one side of their
You can
body
poke it and it'll give you a
that's
little bit of a
that's
test.
bigger. I think they did the bigger side, but I'm not sure. Would you say this was the bigger side, the left side?
I honestly don't know.
Okay.
I didn't really spend
Spend too much time feeling around. Okay,
Spend
here,
more
hold me,
time.
hold my hand, hold my hand. Two
That's
two
fine.
fingers. Hold. You okay?
You want to just really focus on the skin, Colleen?
Oh, well, I was just going to go through the same hall.
Okay, if you can.
So.
Okay.
You're doing great, honey. I love you.
Okay. So you got the cord well isolated.
And the bleeding stopped, so that was good.
I just think about you when you're on the table. But kind of
Ugh.
like
I know what I've gone through in my life.
Here, let me
I'm
put
about
this,
to go through.
let me put this steel in the
They don't know if
freezer
I have
and
endometriosis or not
get it
yet.
in.
I'm trying to
You're going to
figure
have a
that out.
laparoscopy pretty soon?
Yeah, I have to go to a pelvic pain specialist now. They're sending me, so I've
Down in San Francisco?
no, actually, they found one in Renner Park. I was going to go to San Francisco, and then they found Dr. Prince in Renner Park, so I'm going to be going there. And I don't know what they're going to be doing. So
Anna Prince, she's still around here.
yeah, she is. So is she a good
She's a
girl?
doctor.
Yeah.
I myself haven't had much contact with her. And
But you've heard
I think
of
she's a
her.
good doctor.
Well, yeah, so she's a pelvic pain specialist, supposedly, and does, surgeries, I think.
I don't think she does surgery.
No?
Mm-mm.
So I don't know much about her. And she's going
But
to be
sometimes
looking.
it's good to get somebody to evaluate
not a
something like that
surgeon.
who's not a surgeon, because they're going to think about other options besides
Right.
Well, I
Exactly.
don't know. Let's just cut you open and take a look, right?
Exactly. Well, the first one was like, I don't think you're ready for surgery yet. Let's put you with a specialist. So I said, okay, I'll do anything. I just want to find out what this pain is. It's just the fear of the unknown. You're like, what is this? It's just a little minor pain in the ovaries, or in the uterus.
Oh, good.
I had ovarian cysts, but now it's just uterine pain, so.
Nice. Good job.
Okay. So now we're on our last
Okay.
here, sweetheart. How
You doing okay?
You doing good?
Doing the second
Sweetie?
one here.
Sweetie?
Please stand.
Yeah, fine.
Talk to me.
Just
All
let
right,
him close
just
his eyes
relax.
for-
Yeah, relax.
Close my eyes.
Yeah, you got some world-renowned doctors, I think, here. Since we're on video, and a wonderful, wonderful nurse, or she might be something else. Medical assistant.
Everything's going perfectly.
Yes, this is a very good job everyone's doing. And they work well together.
Hold on.
I can just leave them on and dissect a little bit.
Just want to make sure. You know, sometimes you'll get them. Just want to perhaps just a little bit. Let me see this one a second.
He's probably like, wow, filming was weird. Sorry about that. He was
So go ahead and just kind of pinch right underneath there, and you'll see. I think your vas is actually just a little bit low.
Maybe a minute?
I think we can go ahead and run them.
Yeah, I feel it down there, so let me see if I can do it from the top.
What was that question we were... What did she ask? To...
There's a baby with
I
a
gotcha.
circumcision.
Ooh, okay. Wow, you do that too, huh?
Do a little bit of everything.
Wow.
70.
See, you got somebody who knows what they're doing. Oh, just like... Hey, you're not going to get all of this, honey, because sometimes I can't get around to where they are, so don't worry about
Doesn't
it.
matter, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to keep filming. You guys.
I'll turn this
isn't like
off.
I'm sending this.
I just
isn't-
wanted you to get the
You got
basic.
the-
All right.